Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.
The kind of news that you listen to, the movies that you watch, there must be a buffer in between. Not from watching a horror and then you sleep. Now, what you have watched can become a continuation. And you blame it on God. How come my dreams are so mysterious? If everything you watch is science fiction, then that is going to be reflected in your dream pattern. You must be very, very, very careful. I'm telling you this. You don't go to, if you say I'm going to sleep and it's maybe it's 10 o'clock and you realize that you are not happy with something, buy more time. Relieve yourself from anger. Don't go to bed angry. Can I ask you a question? Why does the Bible say that let not the sun go down on your anger? Why is he talking about the sun going down? What's the danger? What is it with the sun? He's saying the most critical time of your life, which is the night, is now coming. You must not approach that phase of your life angry.
Ephesians 4:26. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Upon your wrath. Sit down, please. That is going to disturb your dreams. If you are angry, you can't dream properly. If you are nervous, your soul has been shaken to its core. And then straight away you go to bed. If you are depressed, if you are stressed, you cannot have a straightforward dream. These are things that you correct in trying to correct your dream. You don't correct your dream by correcting your dream. No, you correct these things. You straighten these things up. Are you following me? If you have never been in a plane before and we tell you 2 months from now, I've bought you a ticket, you're going to be flying to. Yeah, I'm sending you to Australia. I'm telling you, once in a week, you'll be flying. Do you know that God said in the book of Jeremiah, you have even caused your prophets to dream. People can have false prophets and diviners that they cause to dream. And also diviners and false prophets can cause you to dream. And such dreams are not originating from God. We have the capacity to cause dreams to be dreamt. As people, we have that capacity to cause other people to dream. Even as people, not just God, as people. Jeremiah 29, verse number 8.
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, let not your prophets and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, neither hearken to your dreams which ye cause to be dreamed.
Don't even listen to the dreams that you cause to be dreamed. We can cause dreams to be dreamed. You can cause me to dream. And again, that is if I'm not a true prophet. I can be caused. I can be caused. You know that spirit that came from the Lord and he said, I'm going to be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. All those prophets saw. It's not lying as in lying, just saying, speaking lies. No, those guys saw visions. If people can cause their false prophets to dream, To think that you can be the source of a dream of a prophet, you're causing them to dream. That's why I said, not every dream is from God. Some of it can come from people, like I've given you an example here. If I say in 2 months you'll be flying, I can cause you to dream. So before you go to bed and you realize that you are not happy, you are angry, buy more time. Let's go out and buy some freezes. Not ice cream, I know it's expensive. Relieve yourself from anger before you go to bed. Go to bed relaxed. Relaxed. Don't eat too much. I can't even remember what I dream. Please, prepare for the night. Prepare for the night. Don't make your body work too hard. Your body has to be in a relaxed mode. It's time to rest. And when you are properly resting, the things that will begin to flow through your mind, they will make sense to the men of the Spirit. You will be able to retrieve and remember your spiritual experiences. You can recall, you can recollect events. Why? Because your body was put in a stable state. You might not be fidgeting during the night, but your belly might be fidgeting. All this is in preparation for a decent dream. Do you know, some of you have had dreams, writing them down, right? Like this week you have been writing. And you think all of those dreams are dreams that require interpretation. You don't even know this is a dream. The following day, this was the interpretation. And then the following day was a dream. That's the reason some of you end up seeking for an interpretation of what? Of an interpretation. If I see in a dream something that confuses me straight away, what do? I know the reason for a confusing dream is an invitation to closeness, to intimacy, to fellowship with God. Intentionally, God might give you a confusing dream, and that's an invitation. Come, let's talk. Come. You know why the dream is so confusing. He's saying, it has been long, my son. Come, let's talk. He says confusion sometimes. Many take over sin. God would have used the language that the king understands, but he needed Daniel to be invited. It's an invitation. Sometimes confusion is an invitation. God might give you confusing visions and dreams just so that you draw closer to him in intercession. So now that you know that you have the capacity to dream other people's dreams, so it means you must not be worried about every dream you dream. You are dreaming on behalf of somebody, but you you take ownership. That's the problem. You think because you have dreamt it, so it means it's mine. No. It's falling like rain. This might not be me, and I don't want it to be me. Are you following? Okay. You must learn to enjoy moments of fulfillments, of visions and dreams. These are moments where you have to overlook the negative. Majority of you people don't know how to celebrate fulfillments of promises. When you dream a dream, first of all, you must celebrate that dream. If God gives you an interpretation of that dream, celebrate the interpretation. And when it gets fulfilled, celebrate the fulfillment of that dream. Huh? These three things in terms of dreams, it's very critical. The dream, the interpretation, the fulfillment. You must show your joy and your gratitude to the Urim and the Tumim, the Holy Spirit. You must thank Him. When you see a fulfillment, sometimes the fulfillment, when I say rejoice, celebrate, sometimes you don't do it publicly because some of the dreams might not be good dreams. And you can't throw a party because somebody that you saw dying has finally died. But I'm just saying, you must acknowledge, you must say to the Holy Spirit, I've seen it, and I appreciate the communication. You start doing that, it becomes constant. He sees that you're excited and you enjoy being told, being given information, and he keeps coming. So you must stop worrying about a delay, especially if you have been told that this is going to, even if you're told that you're going to have complications with this pregnancy. When you start having complications, you must rejoice over the complications. Why are you rejoicing? Because you're saying, as much as I'm having complications with this baby, but there is something that is being born, which is the prophetic ability within me to foresee things. Are you following? So if you see it happening at the latter part of your life, and you keep seeing yourself in a vision, sitting on a wheelchair, and you are being pushed around, and then that happens, yes, you prayed against it, but if it finally happens, you must be a happy man, sitting on a wheelchair, celebrating an ability to see this thing years before. So, lack of the legs must not become your main focus at the time. You must start to revisit that ability. But how did I see this? And you start working on that ability because that's probably a gift that is going to take care of you during that time. That gift will sustain your life during that time. You might not be able to go to work, but people will be coming to you whilst you are on a wheelchair to be given information. Prophetic advice will be coming from you whilst you are sitting, you are confined. You can no longer go to work, but work is coming to you. But you must know how to harness that and look at what the Holy Spirit is highlighting and take away your focus from what is negative. You must. So if I were you, having seen in a vision that this thing is going to delay, and then it doesn't delay, I would be worried of that kind of a dream. I would love to see things, even if it means sometimes they are not good for me. I would love to live in a phase where I see fulfillment of things before you can start praying against those things. At first, see things and they happen. You might see danger approaching and you pray against it, but still danger must happen. Because how do you know that you stopped it? If you see danger and you stop it, and you see danger and you stop it, and you see danger and you stop it, and no danger happens, how do you even know that you are stopping it? It means there must be a danger that you see and you can't stop it. Until you know, if I see it, it's coming. Then at that time, if you stop it, you will know you have really stopped it. Are you following? Yeah. Sometimes some of the delays are not coming from God, or neither are they coming from the devil, but sometimes we delay ourselves. We don't engage at the time we are supposed to engage. We don't apply for documents at the right time. And the delay is factored in between. Are you following me? Yes, and we must learn to take responsibility of certain things that we might have caused. This is me. So if you can look back and you say, okay, I'm dash years old and not yet married. Yes, there is a delay, but you must be able to look at what you did to the guy, the potential man, what you said, and take responsibility of the, oh my God. You don't like that part. All that you tell us, you people, to pray against is marital delay. Marital delay. But can you recall, can you remember the things that you did, the things that you said to him? You stood right in front of him and you looked at him in the face and you insulted him. You challenged the man. You challenged him. That's it. You could have been married by now, but the level of anger that you demonstrated, the man feared for his life. He said, So what we are dealing with today is simply a delay, but there are reasons.
You are valuable.
God has something to say. Listen. God has something to say. Listen, listen. Pay attention. For God has something to say.